Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Qatar have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
So off we go then. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the right. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Qatar yet to have an attempt on goal. This is promising. Can he finish? And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Goal! After 27 minutes is number 10.
Qatar get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now he's off and running. One 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. That is great defending, so alert. Cleared away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Qatar come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. There's the start of the second half.
Qatar going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Spread it left. Played back in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. He might be in here. Now the finish! And that should get the job done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He has found the way through. Opts to play it back. He's got the shot away!
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number 8. Coming on the field. Number 19. Number 9.
There's the hit!
Taking place.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Qatar can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out towards the right wing. He's looking to set free a runner. Can he put it away? So that's it. It is all over. Qatar have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Jim, what is your interpretation of the likely formation here?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
So we're up and running. That's headed upfield. Could be danger here. He is through here. Big chance, must be. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Still goalless. Out for a throw. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That is a great pick out. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, good read. And that's a throw-in. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Goal! After 44 minutes is number 7.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Still just a single goal between the sides. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance
Your
for this
impression
match
so
was
far, Jim?
71,550.
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
After 66 minutes is number 13.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Qatar looking to pass their way through. Now there's a fine ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hoisted in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Number 4. Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 6. Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium.